Microsoft PowerPoint is a very powerful presentation tool, but only if you know how to use it well. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create amazing and professional presentations by utilizing the PowerPoint Morph effects. Let us take this photo of all leaders that I have over here and say you're presenting it to a group of people. A person who doesn't know how to use PowerPoint would go ahead and use their cursor and say, on the bottom left hand side, I have President Xi of China. Next to him, I have Macron of France. On the top left, I have MBS of Saudi Arabia. Or I can also see Prime Minister Netanyahu somewhere in the bottom right hand side, the third person. But this is a very awkward way of making presentations. So which is the professional way of doing this? Just watch this. How about you focus on one person and you blur the others? Like in this case, you focus on President Xi and you blur the other leaders. Then you focus on MBS. Then you can move to the next one, who is Netanyahu. You move to the next one, who is Macron. The next one, who is Moon of South Korea. And finally, we have of Canada. And you can do this for all these leaders that appear in this photo. And as you can see, this one looks very professional. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to create this. But before then, please consider subscribing, like our videos, share your comments in the comment section below, and also share these videos with your friends so that they can benefit as well. Let's go on and create this presentation. So for you to be able to create this powerful presentation, you first open Microsoft PowerPoint, then you create a blank slide. By default, Microsoft PowerPoint will have created for you a title slide, delete it and create a blank slide. Then paste your photo there. After you've pasted your photo there, enlarge it to fit the entire slide. And I've obtained this photo from the internet. You can as well download it there. Right click on this particular slide and click on duplicate slide. So this first slide over here will form the first introductory page or the first introductory slide of your presentation. Then in the second slide is where you want to start presenting the individual president or head of state. So what you do, you'll notice that in our presentation, we were focusing on one person and then the rest are blurred. To achieve this effect, what you do is that you create two copies of this photo. So to do so, click on the photo, then press Ctrl C and then press Ctrl V. And if you click on the photo and move it around, you realize that now we have two copies of the same photo. One appears on the rear, while the other one appears in the foreground. So click on the one that appears on the rear ground, then go to, on your menu bar, go to Format. And if you're using older versions of PowerPoint, it is Format Image. Then go to where you have Color and select a blurring effect. In my case, I'll select Washout. You can select whichever you want from this one. And once you select Washout, you realize that the rear photo has been blurred. Now, if I click on the photo that appears in the foreground and I move it around, you realize that the rear photo is now well blurred for us. Now, place the photo that appears on the foreground in the appropriate position so that it fully covers the rear photo. After you do that, you can either right click like this and you go to crop, or alternatively, you can go to format and then over here where you have the size, go to crop and then select crop shape. Select this oval shape that we have over here. After you have done that, click on crop again here and then select crop. Then crop your image to the specific person that you want. In this case, I want to first focus on President of China, President Xi Jinping. So you place that over there. Now you notice that our attention has been given to President Xi and the others are blurred. Now after you do that, we need to insert the name of Xi. So just click enter, or you can click anywhere else outside that photo for that crop effect to take place. Then you can click on insert here on your menu bar. Then you can go to insert shape and you can select insert text. Then you come here and type your text. You say this is Xi from China. Place this one at an ideal position where it doesn't cover the image. You can adjust the font size to whichever font size that you desire. For instance, let me just adjust it slightly so that it is visible majority of the people. Yes, now you can see it clearly. So once you're done with that, come here, click on that slide. It is slide number 2. Then click on duplicate slide. So once you click on duplicate slide, now you want to focus on another person and you want President Xi to be blurred. So go back to format, right? Then click on crop. Click on the image of President Xi. Then click on crop. And once you click on crop, place your cursor here. Place your cursor here very carefully where you have the boundaries of the crop. And then you can be able to move the crop position. Let's now move it to where we have MBS of Saudi Arabia. Then resize it properly so that you only capture MBS. After that, click enter or anywhere outside the slide. Go to where we have our text, drag the text and place it to where we have MBS. Then change the text and type now this is MBS of Saudi. Great. After you do that, now we're on slide 3. Click on it. Click duplicate slide. And now in slide 4, we want to focus on somebody else. Let us focus on Prime Minister Netanyahu of Israel. So you first click on MBS, where you have MBS. Then go to the format. Click on crop. Then move this crop position to where we have Prime Minister Netanyahu. Adjust the size properly so that you capture Netanyahu very well. Then click enter. Move our text. Sorry, don't move the image, just move the text. Click on text. Move the text. Then come here and change this one to Netanyahu, and the country it represents is Israel. Like that. Now in slide 4, click right click and then click duplicate. So once you have duplicated the slide, now we want to move from Netanyahu, Macron of France. So click on Netanyahu, go to format again, click on crop, move this crop to where we have Macron, click enter, then move the text, place it on top of Macron, and now change it and say Macron represents France. Now right click on the slide and click duplicate. In the 6th slide, now we want to focus on Moon from South Korea. So click on Macron, go to format, click on crop, move the crop position to where we have Moon. You can resize it so that you only focus on Moon. Then move the text and change it and say this is Moon from South Korea. Like that. So right click on the slide, click on duplicate, and lastly, let us now show Justine from Canada. So click on Moon, go to format, click on crop, move the crop position to where we have Justine, resize it, come here, select the text, place it there, and now you can type Justine, the Prime Minister of Canada. And there you have it. But now, we are remaining with one last thing. We want it to be a very nice slideshow as if it is playing from a single slide. So for us to be able to achieve that, you come here and select the first slide, then press Shift and click on the last slide, which is slide number 7. For that, you're able to select all the slides. Then go to Transitions and select Morph. Go to Transitions and select Morph. Once you do that, you can now go to Slideshow and play from beginning. And watch this. We have the original photo of all of the various world leaders that we have. And once I start playing the slideshow, you can see President Xi is highlighted. Then we move to MBS of Saudi Arabia. We move to Netanyahu of Israel, Macron of France, Moon of South Korea, and finally Jean of Canada. And this is a very nice way of making presentations. Thank you for watching this video. Please consider subscribing to the channel, like our videos, put your comments in the comment section below, and also share them with your friends so that they can also benefit. Thank you so much.